Hello! Welcome back to the Chaptered Master. That's actually a pretty cool artwork. And that is actually pre-Heresy Dark Angels. Because if you look at it, black... Oh no, the guy at the back has green. That guy at the back has green. However, the rest of them have got black armor, which is Heresy era equipment. Or Fallen, considering. Anyway, welcome back to the Chaptered Master. And honestly, today, I don't have a plan. So we're going to do something I haven't done in a while. Randomize. The Space Sisters. Okay. 100. How are they 100? 5, 4. That's weird. There's no advantages or disadvantages. Their strength is average. Everything else is average. And yet, weird. Alright. Homeworld, Recruitment World, Blood Deal, Telekinesis. Interesting. That's not a bad color scheme. Reminds me a little bit of the Avenging Suns color scheme. That's not too bad. For the Emperor, kind of generic. Rampant. Oh, I hate that bloody thing. Oh, God. It damages the armor. You're constantly having to repair suits and shit. Oh, that's so annoying. Meecha. We're going to keep it. Although... Shut up. Right. Let's go. Ooh. 8 strike cruisers. 18 warships. Got 10 Mark 7, 1 Mark 8, some bolters and bikes. Okay. Right. Well, we may as well, for the fun of it, really, more than anything else. We got 30 Space Marines, we may as well select 40. Actually equip the bikes, because I don't normally do that. Because bikes are no good in raids, which is where I usually make my stuff. But that's actually a pretty decent scheme with the shading and stuff. That's not bad at all. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I'd make the weapons red or something, just a little bit stand out a bit. I think the black's a little bit constricting. I'm not a fan of it on the Terminator armor. Mark 6 plate. That's technically Mark 5 in the little image there, but you know. That's alright. Let's have a look. Chapter Master. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that scheme. So, you've got artificial armor and a bolt. Integrated bolters and an artificial power. It's 1012 damage. That's good. Right. We may as well... I don't think we'll be able to get all the Land Raiders in, if memory serves. I think you can only get 3. Oh, no. You can't, because that's in a battle barge. Interesting. 40 space. Who's in the Astute Predator? Third company. See, I like that you can transfer vehicles between the companies, although it does mean finding them slightly more annoying, but there you go. Right. Second company, Blue Nightmare. Can we transfer the Land Raiders over to Blue Nightmare? We can, and then we can... oh, bollocks. Then we can transfer them to second company. May as well take the Land Raiders at least. They are incredibly powerful vehicles. So I think it's always a wise idea to take them if you can. Transfer to fourth. Fourth company. Load on the Morning Seduction. The Morning Seduction. That's actually... I know that's actually a nice name. It would go great for a Sisters of Battleship, or like Sisters of Silence, maybe. I mean, yeah, you could use it for something like Slanesh or something, but honestly, it works well for Sisters of Silence. That's actually not a bad name. Alright, we may as well not really bother loading up everything else just because we got strike cruisers and stuff. Oh, just thinking about it, should we... oh, they're technically in the warp. I was going to say, I suppose this is only a little one-shot, otherwise I'd usually garrison a company on the homeworld just in case the enemy rocks up to attack it. Though in my Storm Knights playthrough, I've proven that even having like 400 Space Marines on the planet doesn't really help. Oh, at least they've got their battle barge and the Serenity's Wrath, and they're back to at least a resemblance of fighting strength in my personal canon. Right, Space Sisters. It's such a weird name. That is exactly why I fucking hate that ability. Because, right, 8 suits of power armor have been destroyed, which is just irritating as shit. But because it's been every company, so now I need to go through every company, find the one asshole who doesn't have armor, re-chuck it back on him. Of course, I don't have any Mark 6, so he's got to do with that one. And it's just a tedious fucking grind. And I know that micromanagement is a key part of this game. However, this level of micromanagement is just fucking irritating as shit. It should be the armor should get damaged over time, and then you have to replace it eventually. Or they need to be in proximity to a tech marine. Maybe, you know, if they were in the same company as a tech marine, the armor could be repaired. Or something like that. But having it destroyed basically immediately, and then you needing to basically just replace it, costs a bucket load of money, and it costs micromanagement time, which is irritating as shit. Because power armor suits ain't actually cheap. And as having done playthroughs with this Gene Seed quirk on it before, you just end up, all of your money goes into bloody armor. I mean, at 10 things a pop, but if you've got, you know, one member of each company after a battle needing new power armor, then as a result, you're spending 100 thing every battle just to keep bloody shit up. Like, we had 10 suits of Mark 7 in stock, you know, when we started, and yet I've already used 7 of them. So that's $70 basically down the shitter because of this fucking Gene Seed perk, which I had because the next battle someone else's armor is going to break. And if it keeps breaking, then I'm just going to give you fucking scout armor to punish you. There's anyone else? You. In fact, why don't I give you scout armor? Because fuck you. Oh, you can actually get scout armor. That's kind of neat. But we should give you real power armor because we're not that big an asshole. There. Right. You're all fine again, Ninth Company. You are a asshole. I wonder, what do you reckon, like, to cause this level of bloody... Oh, wow, you are gonna need scout armor. Sorry. But anyway, to cause this level of Gene Seed armor malfunction, I wonder what happened to these guys. Like, I reckon the Space Sisters are 21st founding. Oh, please don't crash the game, please don't crash the game, please don't crash the game. 2 Land Raiders have been lost. Seriously, 1 suit of power armor destroyed. Oh, I got an STC, and that's alright. But now I need to go and buy power armor. Damn it. I was going to say, please be for war gear so I can get discounts. It's 200 requisition just on power armor to keep you morons in the thing. And it's not even good power armor, it's just bloody Mark 7. Which, to be fair, well, Mark 7's not great. If you're actually going on, going on what's the best power armor in terms of for 40k, it would be Mark 4 because it has the enhanced armor. Actually, no, realistically, if you were thinking about it, everyone says Mark 4, however, it's arguable. Mark 6 is described as having the same armor capability as Mark 4, but with enhanced systems. However, it is, Mark 6 does have weaker joints. So blades and, you know, bolts and knives are more able to slip into the gaps between the armor plates. As for Mark IV, however, the systems are much more advanced, so it is more refined in terms of, you know, armor systems, scanning abilities, stuff like that. So realistically, it's a debate between Mark IV and Mark VI as to what's the best power armor. Because Mark II is crude. Mark II's good, but it's crude. Mark I isn't even fully void shielded. Mark III can't be used with jump packs, it's too heavy and bulky. Mark V is just the catch term they use for all ad hoc homemade power armor replacements and reinforcements they made during the heresy. Although there was a standard Mark V, which was pioneered by the Raven Guard, which used rhino bonding studs and vehicle cabling, you know, as shorthand parts. So there is a technical standard Mark V. However, it's basically just a shorthand for ad hoc designs. Mark 7's kind of like the cheaper mass-produced option, really. Mark 8's upgraded Mark 7 with the Gorget and enhanced subsystems. Company 0, so that's the Chapter Master, right? Oh no. Company 0, so it's one of these guys. So it's someone in the... Yup. Someone in the bloody thingy core. Ugh. Anyway, point being. Yeah, that... Realistically, an argument between Mark IV and Mark VI as to what's the best power armor. Because the rest of it's sort of... Mark 7's just a basic bitch default. Mark II's good, but it's not, you know, updated like the rest of the old ones. And no, I'm not including Primaris armor into this mix, because Primaris are Mary Sue bastards, and fuck them. So that is why I've not included Primaris Space Marines into my what's the best power armor mix. I do like that Mark 7 is modular. I suppose that's one advantage of Mark 7, it's modular with the other marks. So you can kind of mismatch pieces, which actually creates some pretty cool customization options in terms of tabletop and in games and things. Like, I do love, you know, the mismatch you can do. So I suppose it's okay in that regard. In terms of the best bolters, there's the... I guess there's the Phobos, the Demos, and the standard sickle mag type. And I think the Phobos pattern bolt is probably my favourite. I like that a bit more than the others. Right, Nostramo. Now I'm sure that was Exterminatist. Oh look, Eldar. Let's fight the Eldar. Because, fuck it. I should have set some borders. Oh well. Attack! Pew 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 pew. I should have setted some borders because that would have made this much more interesting and made it a lot faster. Instead we are lose. Actually, the spaceship combat seems more fluid for some reason. Why is it more fluid? Maybe because we don't have a battle barge? If that was the reason, then that would be so freaking weird. Oh no, there we go. That's everything's glitched off screen. Cool. Cool. May as well set a few squads from each company to be borders. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything. I'm actually very grateful for the comment section to pointing out how powerful boarding was. Because I never bothered using it because it didn't seem like it ever worked. But I think that was probably just the early alpha being a bit glitchy. Once it went to and had a bit more updates and actually became the Chapter Master mod rather than the alpha, the combat for boarding seemed to work a lot better. Right. Oh, there's one of the companies who's on an escort. That's interesting. There we go. Boosh. Eldar dead. Yay, we made enemies with the Eldar, or the pansy limp-wristed losers, as I called them. Oh, please don't crash is all I ask the game. Please don't crash is all I ask the game. Yay, yay, yay. Please don't crash the game. Yay, yay, yay. Oh, there is a one company on a bloody strike cruiser on a little escort. That's not great. Crumpville. That's an orc system name. Oh, I love that. That's great. Crumpville. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Nice. Yep. I knew that was coming in the back of my head. For some reason, I just knew. First company. For the ruins. Really? I wonder, why would Mustafa-like planets have... Oh, they found Vader's fortress, and they've repaired it. I get it. Alright, let's attack. Because I'm in the mood just to do whatever. This is a one-shot, so my brain's no longer needing to work anymore. But yeah, as I was saying, it's one of the greatest things I had about my Chaos Marines. It's kind of sad that they're now redundant because they're small models and all the Chaos models are new. But I love being able to have fun. How many wounded? Oh, just the Psychers and one veteran. That's alright. But I love smashing and customizing Loyalist and Heresy bits along with the Chaos Space Marine bits to make my Sons of Horus Marines. And they were such a lot of fun to do. I kind of miss that. If I ever did the Chaos Army again, it would probably be using just all sorts of mismatched bits. What's the Librarian? That's kind of creepy. Why would he make that? It's kind of creepy, but whatever. Attack! But yeah. Also, for those of you who just in the know, the last Sons of Horus stories I did are actually based on my tabletop army models. Believe it or not, Captain Croesus Argentus is the same. I actually modelled him as a captain. Like, the story came first, but then as a result of my story, I decided to actually make all of my models the characters in the stories. So I got a Terminator squad and actually did his honor guard. Now, I must admit, I do like Captain Croesus Argentus. I gave him a Space Wolf power sword I had lying around, and a twin bolter from the Heresy box set, just, to add to his standard armor. I modified his Terminator helmet to be a modified Mark IV, just for the sake of funness. And I actually freehand painted the Sons of Horus logo on his banner, which I must admit, my first effort of painting a freehanded banner, and it was actually pretty good. I liked it. It was kind of fun. As I said, I'm doing my other force at the moment. I'm actually doing a video on that, so that's why I'm not spoiling anything. People in the Discord will know what I'm talking about. And I'm actually going to do a little video, Tale of Four Gamers style, just going through my new army and, my painting decisions, basing decisions, why I modeled them as I did, and things like that. And I'm having a lot of fun. I'm actually doing something a little different than my previous armies, so it's actually going to be pretty good. I've actually got 5 models on the block to be painted at the moment. So, should be jolly lot of fun. Alright, I'm actually going to call it there, believe it or not, everybody. Not that I don't love you at all, I do, but I'm just thinking of moving on, really. Got more things in my day to do. And the Space Sisters are starting to irritate me with that stupid armor shit. Though, as I said, I still like the color scheme. But, oh well. On behalf of myself and Uzuki-chan, who just wants to hang out, I will catch you again another time.